Matches Balone.
Hey, what is up guys? Matches Balone here, bringing you guys another DC Toy Box TV review. Today we're going to be looking at the Legion of Collectors exclusive Wonder Woman Invisible Jet with mini retro Wonder Woman action figure. Okay guys, like always, before we get into a figure review, I do want to go over the packaging. As you can see, this is a very kind of like retro classic inspired box. It is an open window box where we do get to see the Invisible Jet as well as the retro Wonder Woman action figure right there. If you guys can't tell in the background, it is a yellow background, but it has the classic Wonder Woman shield with logo. So I think that's really cool. It's definitely a nice touch. Right here on the window, we do get an exclusive DC Comics Legion of Collectors sticker. Basically, what this means is that if you guys wanted to get hold of this, vehicle and action figure set, you could only get it from Legion Collectors subscription box. This set in particular did come in the Women of DC box for the month of September. Right here in the corner, we do get a classic image of the classic Wonder Woman, so that looks really cool. And then kind of like all the way around on the box, it is almost the Wonder Woman outfit colors. It is a light blue with a red stripes and the white stars. So I think that's really cool. Kind of keep it in theme with the more classic image of Wonder Woman. So that looks really cool. On the side, we get this really cool image of the old school Wonder Woman ready to throw her lasso of truth. Right here we get the classic Wonder Woman logo with some white stripes in the background, and across the bottom we get to read Invisible Jet with Wonder Woman action figure. In the back we get another really cool image of Wonder Woman in her Invisible Jet. We get some white stripes in the background as well as another classic Wonder Woman logo, which includes Invisible Jet with Stan Wonder Woman action figure. So if you guys are a little confused on what exactly is in this packaging, the box will continue to tell you so. And then on the other side, we get the same image of the Invisible Jet with Wonder Woman, another classic Wonder Woman logo with some white stars in the back, and across the bottom, Invisible Jet with Wonder Woman action figure. Up top, it's kind of hard to see, but I'll give you guys the best view. It does continue that open window packaging, and again, with that kind of like retro classic design. Right here on top, we do get to see the Wonder Woman logo again, and it says Invisible Jet with mini retro Wonder Woman action figure. Right here, we do get an age recommendation of 14 and up, and we get some warnings across the top. Then on the bottom, we pretty much just get some manufacturing details. We do get a Funko logo, made in China, DC Comics logo, Warner Bros. Logo, an exclusive DC Comics Legion of Collectors sticker, as well as Funko's social media contacts. And that is pretty much it for the packaging, guys. We are going to get Wonder Woman and her Invisible Jet out of the box, and we can check them out. Okay guys, here we have Wonder Woman and her Invisible Jet out of the box. Now, to kind of help keep this focused, I am going to first view the figure, and then we'll come back to the Invisible Jet. So let's look at the action figure first. I'm going to put this off to the side. And here we have it. So as you can see, the figure can't stand up at all. It just keeps funneling down. So this is pretty much just designed to sit in the Invisible Jet. The only reason I wanted to look it up is just so you guys can get a better look at the figure itself. It is a very small figure. I want to say this is probably maybe 2 inches, 3 inches at the most. It is very tiny, but I think they did a really good job at kind of capturing the Wonder Woman look. She definitely has her classic suit on right there, so that looks really cool. And there is paint going all across her body, so that's really awesome. Again, you can't expect too much from such a small figure, but even the face, I think they did a really good job. It clearly does look like a human face, and looks, like a feminine face, so I think that's really cool. She does have her long black hair with her gold tiara right there. She has her classic Wonder Woman, I guess, blouse, shirt, whatever you want to call it, with the Wonder Woman logo right there on her chest. She has her gold belt, as well as her, blue and white stars trunks with her red boots. So that looks really cool. The only gripe I have is the fact that her kind of like bracelets are blue. To me, they've always been silver, so I don't know why they called them blue. But still, it looks cool. It looks really nice. You know, I even like how they were able to kind of, if you can see right there by her ear, they even gave her the red earring. So again, something that you don't necessarily have to do with such a small figure, but it is really nice that they went ahead and do it. So it looks really cool. For a bit of a comparison, I do have the kind of reaction figure of Harley Quinn. Now, this figure did come in the July box of Legion of Collectors themed Suicide Squad. And you can kind of see how they're similar, but at the same time, they're very different. I believe this is 3 3/4, so this is definitely got to be, I want to say 2 inches. So you can kind of see the height difference, you know. And these are both Funko figures. Give that side view. It's kind of hard to rotate these guys, but you know, just a little bit of a comparison, you know. So definitely we have a very small and tiny Wonder Woman figure. So now let's discuss this invisible jet. This is by far, you know, the coolest part of this set is that you are getting a small invisible jet. Now, Funko does have other invisible jets in their lineup. They do have a Dorbs and a Funko Pop version. I do have them, so I'll bring them out for a little bit of a comparison in a second. But you could see this is essentially the same, you know, the same invisible jet they have given out in the past. It is, you know, clearly a jet and it's made up of a clear translucent plastic. So that looks really cool, really nice, nicely designed. You could open the cockpit right there and you would be able to put your Wonder Woman action figure. So let's do that right now. She just sits there and that's pretty much it. You could put her hands to hold on to the steering wheel. I forgot what's called. Kind of hard to do it behind the camera, but her hands pretty much just lay on top of the control sticks right there. So that's a better. Come on. Okay, so there you have it. You know, her hands can lay on top of the, I want to say control stick. I forgot what it's called. But so it does stand right there. She is not like buckled in and she's not on any type of peg. So she is just loose there. So just keep that in mind. If, you know, your invisible jet falls over, your figure could probably pop out. And hold on. And you just put on the... And so you just put on the cockpit again, and there you have it. You have your Wonder Woman inside of your invisible jet. So it does look really cool. I do like the design of it overall. Looks really nice. Get a little top view. I definitely like how they always design these figures. They look awesome. The main gripe I have with this is that it does come with a stand, which is very helpful and very nice, but this just lays on top of it like so. There's nothing to kind of clamp on. There's no like magnets or anything. So it's great, but at the same time, I feel like they could have done something a little bit better. I feel like it does do a good job, but I'm just worried that if you put it on your desk or on your shelf, something knocks into it, it could, you know, fall off. So that's a little bit of a worry that you might have to kind of consider where you're going to put it. You don't want to, you know, this is a hard plastic, but still, I feel like if it falls, it could take a very nasty stumble and just kind of break into pieces. So you definitely want to be precautious. But like I said, it does do a really good job of kind of being on its own. So you don't have to necessarily worry about it. Just, you know, keep that in mind. You know, if you have some type of animal around, you know, if you have like a pet cat, he might knock this over. So aside from that, it is a really cool, you know, cool vehicle figure combo. Now, like I said, I do have the Dorbs Invisible Jet and Wonder Woman. So we have that right here. I'm going to try to get all of these in view. And we have the Funko Pop Invisible Jet and Wonder Woman. So we'll put this over here. So you could already see just the different sizes and Invisible Jet and Wonder Woman Funko has given us as fans. So it looks really cool. You could already see it definitely looks like the other two invisible jets. They pretty much all share the same design elements, just different to the figure that has to house in. Personally, the overall best kind of like invisible jet has to be this new retro one, just because it has the cockpit and the full figure does sit inside. And overall, I do like it. It is a lot more like the Dorbs, just because it has that clear plastic, whilst the Funko Pop almost has a kind of like a blue translucent plastic. So I do like this kind of like clear plastic. And I do prefer the fact that these kind of stands, they do clamp onto the plane itself instead of just sitting on it, you know? Other than that, it is a really cool figure. Like I said, it is just super awesome that they gave us this, a part of the Legion of Collectors box. I do like it. Wish there was a better stand. Wish the figure had a little more articulation. But other than that, it still looks really cool. But yeah, that is essentially the review for this, you know, kind of like figure set they gave us. Go ahead, comment down below. If you guys are big Wonder Woman fans, have you guys been collecting the Legion of Collectors box? Are you going to go out and try to hunt this down? Whatever your thoughts and opinions might be, go ahead, comment down below. Like the video if you guys like it, dislike if you didn't, and subscribe and look forward to more videos, guys. Thanks. Laters.